I went vegan with my last sugar-free popsicle, but this time I'm using dairy. You know, dairy is one of those things that you're kind of like, I shouldn't, but it feels good when I do it. Dairy is here. This is Sugarless Crystals, your sugar-free destination of YouTube. Enjoy me. I'm guilt-free. Indulge. Summer took forever to come on the East Coast, but then when it came, I was like, dang! We know you here. Okay, calm down. Oh. Well, it's sexy when the models do it. I did fudge last time, but this time I was like, let me throw a fruit flavor into it. I had a few to choose from, but who doesn't like strawberries? Still not sexy? I quit. This one is super easy to do. Grab you some popsicle molds, a blender, a NutriBullet like mine, or maybe even a food processor. I think that'll work. Whipped cream or sour cream. Yes, sour cream. Strawberries and a sweetener. Grab your ingredients and head into the kitchen. By the way, full recipe details can be found in the link in the description box at sugarlesscrystals.com. We are going to pour our heavy cream, then your whipping cream. If you want to use Cool Whip, that will be extra tasty, or you can go with the sour cream. I do have a whipping cream recipe of my own, which I'll toss in the description box for you. Add a cup of strawberries and stevia, then blend. Now after that, it's gonna be thicker than Nicki Minaj, alright? So grab some unsweetened almond milk and pour it in. Now don't be fast. Now, your granulated sweetener and your guar gum, mix that up, and then you wanna toss it in at this point. But now you need to move fast. You don't wanna give that gum a chance to activate. You can't stop that, but you don't want to give it a chance to start clumping together. Now you can use guar gum or xanthan gum. They aren't the same thing, but for this application, I'm simply using it for a stabilizer, so it's fine to swap it out. Just use the equivalent of xanthan gum that I use for guar gum. I've heard some people have stomach issues when it comes to that. Mix it up and pour into your molds. Now look at that mess I made. I was so ashamed. I was like, I'm supposed to be the professional, like, and I made such a huge mess pouring it into the molds. First of all, I did it wrong. But after I cleaned it up, I lined everything up. And for you, I bought another popsicle maker, so we're gonna see which ones come out the best. Now put them into the freezer, and after they're done, it'll be time to eat. I guess you gotta let it thaw so you can pop them out of the mold a little bit. I'm thinking that's probably the issue. They're not quite ready yet, but I need to taste one for the video, so this is what I got. It really doesn't matter. I mean, as long as it tastes good. Well, shoot, as long as it tastes good, right? That is good. It tastes like a strawberries and cream popsicle. Like, you can taste the whipped cream in it, and like the heavy cream gives it, the heavy cream and the whipped cream, it gives it that cream flavor. And then that cup of strawberries, like, the strawberries definitely did their job. They have the flavor going through it. If you look at them close up, like you may be able to see it in the pictures. You can see like the little strawberry pieces going through there. I was shocked. And you know what, a little tip. If you want, as far as sweetener wise, taste it before you put it in the freezer. You want it to be a little sweeter. You want it to be a little too sweet, because when it gets frozen, it's gonna lose some of the sweetness. Yeah, that's a little chef tip I learned. Cold things lose the sweetness, and the warmer it is, the sweeter you can taste the sweetness. Like, I know, but that's just how it works. So make it a little sweeter than what you want it to be. So yeah, so it'll be perfect. Those, I think personally, I have a sweet tooth, a little one. I don't have a huge sweet tooth, but just the measurements I did, that works great. It's not overly sweet, but it's definitely sweet enough to know that you're eating something sweet. Am I rambling? If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do videos every Wednesday and Thursday. And if you look to your right, you will see my latest upload along with the video just for you. I am Darius, this is Sugarless Crystals, your sugar-free destination of YouTube. And I'm not a chef, I'm an entertainer. Bye.